Hey everybody, I am going to do a hybrid workout this morning. I am going to do a 15-minute, sorry, I feel like my shot's a little high. Is that better? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do a 15-minute wholeheartedly cardio weight workout, and I'm going to do 15 minutes of abs, but they're all going to be rolled in together. So what do you need to remember? This is a cardio weight workout, so you have to keep your entire core tight. That's with every exercise we do, but especially when you're jumping around, okay? So I just want to share this workout. Sometimes it takes Facebook a little while, and I don't know why. It's a little annoying, but let's start to jog it out. I decided to move my location again just because it's so pretty out. And then I feel like if I want to, I can open the door and that'll be nice. Okay, I'm sore all over. What do you need to remember other than keeping your core tight? Just that you want burn, you don't want pain. Very, very simple. Stretch. Now I feel like I made this a little too low. Guys, that's the problem with changing locations is that, I end up changing my camera angle a little bit and then. Okay, so the first exercise that we are going to do. Oh, this is a good one. You're going to put your mat out. We're going to do a squat to a push-up. This is what we're going to do. You're going to put your feet hip-width apart. You're going to sit back. You're going to walk your hands out, okay, into a push-up. You can also be on your knees, but I want you on the part above your knees, not actually on your kneecaps. But regardless, you're going to lower yourself down, keep your elbows in tight, go back up, come up straight, and then we're going to squat down again. Don't worry about the push-ups. If you're not there yet, if you can't do them, crawl out, be in a plank while we do our push-up, and then you come back up. That's all we're going to do, okay? So we are going to do 8 of these. We're going to move slowly and purposefully, okay? Squat down, knees behind your toes. Walk your hands out. What does your push-up look like? Okay? Back down into the squat. Walk your hands out. If you're on your knees, and you go like that, and you put your feet back and walk your way back up, I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is you talking yourself down or talking negatively to yourself. This is 4. I want you to be really encouraged that you showed up. I want you to be nice to yourself and know that you will get where you want to go if you keep it up. If you don't do anything, you're not going to get anywhere. We have 2 more. We take those breaks when you need to. So you see, we're not jumping around or anything, but our heart rate is getting up there. 1 more. And we're done with those. Have a little bit of water. Be proud of yourself. Okay. Now we're going to do abs. I love doing abs. And why do I love doing abs? Because they respond. It's really nice. Sometimes you work hard at something and you don't see results, and it can be kind of frustrating. So what we're going to do is you're going to lean back and you're going to almost do a windmill and bring those toes up off the ground. If you can't reach all the way to your toes, do you think I care? Or do I want to feel like you're really crunching to get as close as you can? But I want you to get a pretty good lean back. See that? You are always going to be tempted during ab exercises to hold your breath. Do not do it. So I inhale when I'm coming back to this position, and I exhale when I touch. We take breaks when we need to. Also, three, two, one, done. Yay for us. So good. All right, move this away. So we are going to do some triceps. So what you're going to do is you're going to hinge over. Your arms are going to be out straight. You're going to squeeze up. And as you bring them forward, you jump up. So when you hinge over, you bring them up as high as you can. And you squeeze those triceps. You want to work on the wiggle? You've got to work your triceps. So that's what we're doing. Have a little fun with it. If you want to put some music on, I can't put music on because Facebook will kill my feed if I do that. Okay? So hinge over. As you bring your arms forward, that's when you jump. Keep those abs tight. Your jump does not have to be as big as mine. If you just give a little hop, that's fine too. Squeeze those triceps as hard as you can. They should be burning already. And you don't want to go too heavy with weights. You'll know though. As your arms are coming down, that's when you stand up and up. Take a break when you need to. 3 to 4 seconds, so that's it. If you need another one in 8 or 10 seconds, you take it. Good job. Matt, I'm going to open my door a little bit. Get a little air. How are you guys doing? Okay, I am going light. You're going to sit down. Now, what you have to remember is you might need to tuck your feet up under your couch. And if you have to do that, that is okay. You will get those muscles to the point where you don't have to do that. So you're going to sit in starting position, arms are out, you're going to roll down, and then you're going to squeeze your abs to get to the top. Let me show you what you're not going to do. You're not going to come down and use momentum and jerk your head, jerk your neck to get yourself up. That is how you hurt yourself, so we don't do that. Okay? 1 minute, roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Squeeze yourself up. You're going to be amazed if you keep up with these workouts and you tend to those abs. You will be so amazed because you will be able to, before you know it, do these without securing your feet. And the first time you do that, it is a great feeling, trust me. I remember. We can do this. We have less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. So good. Okay, so you know I live in New York. You know we love the Rockettes. So, of course, have to do a little Rockette thing. Just make sure you have no weights around that you can trip on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna do knee up, back down, straight leg kick. Just like the Rockettes, except they can get their foot up over their head. I want to make sure that's someone was saying hi. So again, shoulders are back, your abs are tight, super duper important. 2, 1, done. Knee up, straight leg. I want you to hold weights, they don't have to be heavy, but you have to keep your core tight and your shoulders back. Very important. I know, take a break when you need to. No worries. We don't worry about taking breaks. We worry about going, I can't do this. I'm so weak. I'm so out of shape. Why am I even bothering? No, that we don't do. You take a break for 3 or 4 seconds, and that is totally cool. And you might take a few breaks during the minute. Also cool. No one is looking for perfection. We are the hardest on ourselves of anybody. Anybody. I for sure am. Okay. We are going to do one of my favorite exercises to work our abs. And it surprises people that this is an ab exercise, because it's not stereotypical. You are on all fours, okay? You have to squeeze your abs. These are the muscles we're focused on. Squeeze your abs to get your knees about 4 to 5 inches off the floor, okay? Once you have those abs off the floor, I want you to slowly, on a count of 5, bring your hand to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can go back down quickly. The reason I want you to do the slow count is because I want you to have to hold so tightly. Those muscles need to be like this, okay? So by having to also balance yourself on one arm, just makes it that much more challenging. You don't have to do the slow count if your balance is not great. You can do faster so that you're not balancing as long. And let's go. Oh, sorry, I went too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll feel it in your abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you see the pace that we're going. Do not rotate your body out. That is what I don't want you doing. No rotating your body out. This is challenging when you need a break. Take it. Squeeze those abs. Don't rotate your body. We go, oh my gosh, my clock just went off. Stay still, stay still. Perfect, we were done right then, which is great. Okay, so we are gonna do downhill. Okay, so we are going to, you can do one to one side and one to the other, or you can do ski pulls. Does not matter to me. Hold a single weight, not very heavy. I'm gonna go with my 1 pound for my my elbow. So really, really squeeze. You're gonna depend on those ab muscles. Here's why. As you jump from side to side, you need to stop that motion to each side. And this is where it's gonna happen. Okay, so 1 minute. Make sure you're not around anything that you can trip on. So again, you can do ski poles. I'm doing single arms, it doesn't matter. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're jumping about 1.5 feet to each side. Less if you need to. Oh my goodness. We got this. We push our way through. Even if you slow down a lot, keep going. Keep your knees behind your toes. 3, 2, 1, done. Have some water. Matt. Trying to leave my clock running, but the problem is it like goes to sleep if you don't touch it, so I need to change the settings apparently on my phone. Okay. So we're going to take this weight. You're going to put it to here, go back and get it. Lift it over to here, reach over and back, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. I'll move a little further. Are you guys ready? 1 minute. Don't go too heavy, but don't go too light. And you want that rotation in your trunk. Keep those feet together. Place it down. Reach over to the other side. Touch the ground. Squeeze back over. Grab it. Put it on the other side. Reach and touch before coming back over to pick it up. You are controlled. Everything is tight. Everything. I am sore for sure. And that is the awesome thing about these workouts. I haven't worked abs since last Friday, but I have because I've worked arms and I've worked legs. And in all my workouts, your abs are getting worked out. They are working hard, even if you're not targeting them. 3, 2, 1, done. So that is why you will get different results from this than you get from running or spinning or yoga or whatever. I've done them all. I'm not bashing those things by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying the results that you get here are for a reason. Good morning, Margie. So, by all means, even if you're an avid spinner, an avid boxing class person, an avid runner, roll weight workouts in, please. I'm telling you, I ran for years. I am so much stronger than I ever was. There's not even any contest. Okay, next, we're going to get on our side, and we are going to do a not very typical cardio exercise, but you are going to feel it. So I want you to get a single weight. I left my heavier ones in the living room, so that's cool. You're going to lay, gosh, I'm completely off camera. Hi. Okay, so you're going to lay on your side. You're going to put your head in your hands. Can you see me? Yeah. I'm going to hold a single weight for the first time. You are going to, for the first leg, squeeze it up, keeping your feet together. Lower, straighten your leg, and squeeze to lift. We are going to do a minute on each side. I would like you to use a 5, even start with an 8, because you can always drop down. If you don't have an 8-pound weight, grab a 5 and a 2 or a 5 and a 3, and it's just very easy to drop down at any time, okay? So squeeze up, squeeze down, keep those abs tight, straighten and lift. Everything is from squeezing. All your motion is from squeezing the muscles. It is not momentum. Your upper body does not move. Squeeze, lower. If you need to drop a weight, do it, especially if your form is faltering. If they just feel heavy, take 3 to 4 seconds and keep going. Now, a little trick to modify. You can bring the weight further up towards your hip. That makes it easier. Obviously, I would like you to challenge yourself, but listen to your body. You don't want pain. You want burn. You want to feel that burn in your muscle that shows you that your muscle is like, what is happening? What are you doing? Other side. And you're like, yeah, I'm in charge, and I am working you out and waking you up. That is your answer. Okay, so I'm going to use 10 pounds. Well, now I'm kind of doubting that decision because I don't want to be uneven on my sides, you know. Squeeze. Squeeze to open, straighten, and lift. Squeeze open, close. Oh my goodness, when you need a break, take it. My legs are so sore from yesterday. So sore. And that is why, you know, these workouts work. I'm almost 3 years in to working out with weights, and I feel so good. The fact that I still get sore amazes me to no end. 2, 1, done. Every single time. Okay. Now we're going to do an ab exercise. You only need one of these. So you are going to get on your knees. I'm not going to use a 5. I'm going to use a 3. You can use anything. Keep it fairly light. Okay, and we are going to essentially paint rainbows in the sky. Now, the trick is, are you rotating like that? No. What you're doing is putting it down by your hips. And when you're putting your arms down by your hips, but you're facing forward, you are working all of the muscles in your trunk, which are really, really, really critical for reaching, twisting, dancing, picking things up, loading things. Whatever it is you're doing, you are making this motion multiple times a day. And before I was doing these weights, I used to hurt my back probably 3 or 4 times a year. I would twist to pick up my kid. I would reach down to pick up a bag of groceries. I would reach up into the cabinet, and I'd be like, oh, doesn't happen anymore. So paint those rainbows. Keep your body facing me. Squeeze. You've got to breathe. Everything should be tight. Hold it continuously. Do not release it. You can do this, I promise. Come on. Keep that breathing. You're going to want to hold your breath so badly. When you need a break, you take it. We all need breaks. Drop the weight if you need to, but you do not quit. We don't quit at Visco Fit, right? Less than 10 seconds. Come on. Don't start to rotate your body. You're going to want to. But don't. There are those moments you're going to want to do something, but don't do it. Okay. Oh, next one's so good. Get a weight like 8 pounds or 10 pounds. If you're new, you can do 5. We're going to do dumbbell swings. So make sure you have room and make sure, here's how you want to hold your weight. You want to lace it through your fingers, okay? That is what you want to do. Let me start the timer. So you're going to be wide. You're going to lower down, put that weight between your legs. And when you come up, squeeze your glutes, hamstrings, quads. Okay, and obviously your abs too. So you can go a little heavier with this since it's one weight. Just make sure you have a really good hold, because if you let this go, you are going to do some damage. Squeeze when you get to the top. Keep those abs tight. Tight. Squeeze those butt cheeks. You got to work them, or they're going to slip and slide and spread, and we don't want any of that to happen. Less than 10 seconds. We can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was so good. I love that one. Love it, love it, love it. Back to abs. I love the hybrid too. I'd love to do these just to mix it up. Keep us all on our toes. That is the goal with all of my workouts. I never want you guys to know what's coming. Okay? So you are going to lay on your back. You are going to reach up to the left, up to the center, up to the right. Now, you have to squeeze, and I want you to hold it for a beat at the top. If your neck starts to bother you, put your hands loosely behind your head. You're not pulling. Don't do this. That is not right. You squeeze. Your face should always be pointing up. Up to the left, up to the center, up to the right. Back to the center, back to the left. Remember, hold for a beat at the top. You have got this. I promise. When you need a break, take it. Abs are hard. Do not sit there and beat yourself up about them. Take a rest. Again, if your neck gets tired, squeeze, keep that face up. All your hands are doing is supporting your head. They are not pulling. Squeeze, squeeze and hold. Done. Not done, just done with that. That's really awesome. Okay. Next one. I'm not going to use any weights for this one. You should use light weights. We're going to do knee up, bicep curls. Okay, sorry, I gotta swipe this up. I have a reminder and it's in my screen and it's annoying. Okay, abs tight, shoulders back. And this is what we're gonna be doing. Alternating bicep curls with a knee up. Again, I would like you to use weights, just go light. Certainly no more than 5. And honestly, because of the motion, I would stick to a 3 or a 2. If you don't have those, don't use anything. You have to squeeze those abs, get those knees up as high as you can. You can also be at this pace. To modify, you can start out at my pace, and then when you need to, you slow it down. That is okay. You're here, you've shown up. That's awesome. Most people don't show up for themselves. They show up for everybody else. We can do it. We just take breaks when we need to. Wow. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Have water. Woo. How are we doing time-wise? Oh my gosh, that's it. Look at us. Okay. Lunge to one side. Keep your knee behind your toe. You should feel this all the way up that inner thigh. Straighten your legs. You want to straighten those hamstrings. Straighten. Stretch those hamstrings. You can pull on your calf, ankle, shoes. Depends on how flexible you are. This can be a deeper stretch. Oh my goodness. Pull your knee into your chest. I just love this stretch no matter what. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on at 6 because I have my girls. What do we think? Total body? I love when you guys message me. I love getting your messages where you tell me how you feel, you tell me that you're sore, you tell me that you got in a pair of pants that you haven't worn since college or since before you had kids. You tell me that you're going through something really tough and that these workouts are helping you manage it all better, that you're waking up easier in the morning, that you have a desire to eat better. All of those messages are amazing. That is why I do this. That is why I show up almost every day for you guys. I'm doing it for myself, but the fact that you guys are sharing and what I tell you feels like a big secret to me is awesome. So I'm always here to encourage you. Let me know. If I don't hear from anybody, I'm doing total body tomorrow. But I might mix it up. You know, I like to throw things in. So have an awesome day. Bye.